Hello everyone. This channel delivers fun information about Japanese culture and daily life. The theme this time is etiquette to be careful of on the train. In particular, there are many manners to be observed on Japanese trains, and if you don't know them, you may cause trouble to those around you. We will explain these points in an easy to understand manner, so please enjoy until the end. On Japanese trains, consideration for other passengers is expected, and certain behaviors are considered violations of manners. Below are 10 NG behaviors that you will be embarrassed to not know. Let's take a closer look at each point. First, noisy conversations and running around. Loud conversations and loud behavior in public places are a nuisance to other passengers. Especially during rush hour, a quiet environment is required, so it is important to be aware of not only yourself but also the situation around you. Furthermore, maintaining quiet on the train will help provide a space where other passengers can relax. Next, we will talk about improper seating. Sitting with your legs spread apart, or placing your luggage on the seat will prevent other passengers from using the seat. To make the most of the space, especially when it is crowded, sit close together and place your luggage on your lap or on the luggage rack. Small considerations like these can greatly affect the comfort of the entire train. For example, simply packing your luggage up can improve consideration for others and promote smooth boarding and disembarking. Violating etiquette when boarding and disembarking is also an important point. Avoid getting on without waiting for people to get off, or standing near the doors to block boarding and disembarking. To ensure smooth boarding and disembarking, give priority to those getting off, and if it is not your stop, it is best to move to the back of the train. These actions promote efficient movement inside the train. In addition, be careful about how you carry and place your luggage. If you board the train with a backpack on your back, you may bump into other passengers. You can be considerate of others by holding your backpack in front of you, or placing it on the luggage rack. In addition, when it is crowded, it is a good idea to pack your belongings as compactly as possible. For example, getting into the habit of holding your backpack near the entrance and exit can help support smooth travel. Inappropriate use of smartphones is also something to avoid. Using a smartphone while walking or when the train is crowded can compromise the safety of those around you. It is recommended to turn off your mobile phone when the train is crowded, especially near priority seats. This will give people around you a sense of security. It is also important to be careful about sound leakage and set the volume of your headphones appropriately. These measures not only reduce stress for those around you, but also improve overall comfort. In addition, eating and drinking on the train should generally be avoided. Smells and sounds can be a nuisance to other passengers, so care should be taken, especially during busy times and rush hour. If you absolutely need to eat or drink, be careful not to disturb those around you. For example, it is effective to choose foods with little odor. It is also important to take your trash home after eating and drinking as part of good manners. Next, regarding inappropriate use of priority seats. Priority seats are seats for the elderly, pregnant women, and people with disabilities. If these people are nearby, be sure to offer your seat to them. When offering your seat to them, simply smile and say please to create a comfortable space. This small action will have a positive impact on other passengers. Furthermore, by expressing gratitude to the person who has given up their seat, a positive atmosphere can be created throughout the train. Talking on the phone on the train is also considered bad manners. Talking on a mobile phone on the train is a nuisance to other passengers. Refrain from talking on the phone and set it to silent mode, especially when the train is crowded. Consideration should be given to blocking out surrounding noise. Also, if you have an urgent call, try to end the conversation briefly and concisely. This will reduce the nuisance to those around you. By keeping communication to a minimum, you should also avoid violating the rule of lining up before boarding the train. In Japan, people line up before boarding the train and give priority to those who are getting off before boarding. Not following this rule will not only cause inconvenience to other passengers, but will also reduce the overall efficiency of boarding and disembarking. By strictly following the rule of lining up, you will be able to board and disembark smoothly. Furthermore, by being considerate of the person behind you, when lining up and making sure to leave an appropriate amount of space, you can create an environment where everyone can ride comfortably. Finally, regarding the misuse of women-only cars. Women-only cars are available at some times and on some lines. Check the information signs to prevent men from boarding by mistake. Obeying these rules will help maintain a more comfortable environment on the train. It is also important to check in advance the times and conditions when it is recommended to use women-only cars. These rules are in place to improve safety and ensure passengers' sense of security. The background to the creation of these rules is deeply related to the Japanese culture of reading and consideration. In Japan, the culture of reading is important, which allows one to understand the feelings of others without them having to say anything. This culture is also strongly expressed in the limited space of a train. Not causing trouble to others and not making others uncomfortable is a fundamental idea for maintaining harmony in society. The culture of consideration also contributes greatly to the formation of rules. For example, the installation of priority seats, and the habit of turning off mobile phones, are intended to encourage people to act from the perspective of others. These rules can be said to be a means for individuals to fulfill their responsibilities as members of society and achieve harmony with others. By understanding this background, you will be able to get a deeper understanding of the essence of Japanese manners. Obeying these manners will allow you to use the train comfortably, respect Japanese culture and customs, and behave appropriately. Even if it's your first time visiting Japan, knowing these points will help you get around smoothly. Also, these manners may differ from region to region, so it's a good idea to do some research beforehand. What did you think? If you keep the points introduced this time in mind, you'll be able to spend a comfortable time on Japanese trains. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and like our channel. We'd also love to hear your thoughts and questions in the comments section. Thank you for watching.